Hey, my friends, Positive Vibes here. How is everyone doing? Positive Vibes. I wear the mask. Main concept, don't judge a book by its cover. Main goal, spreading the positivity any way possible. I want to welcome you to Positive Vibes Influence Podcast, PIP124. Yes, it's episode 124, my friends. It is, just to get the exact time and date, it is Thursday, April the 16th, 2020, of course, and it is 1:08 p.m. Eastern Time here in Toronto, Ontario, Markham to be exact. I want to start off by saying thank you, my friends. Thank you for all the love and support for Positive Vibes. Thank you for all the love and support for one another. And thank you for all the love and support for yourself. Keep going, keep doing your thing, keep being you, my friends. We're all in this together. Time is moving forward, and we just need to move forward with it. So right now, I am recording on Facebook Live, and I'm also recording for my podcast, right? The audio part of it. So right now you're probably seeing me wearing a headset. This is generally not exactly like this, of course. This is what I wear at work when I go in. I've been wearing a work headset pretty much the last 12 years, I would say, right? 12 plus years that I've been in the customer service game. Started off with the outbound call center, now working for different financial institutions I've worked for since roughly 2005 till now. So I don't know why I say 12 years. I think in the past 12 years was stuck in my head. So wow, we're already in 2020. It's been pretty much in the customer service game, I guess. I've been over about close to 20 years now, right? Been doing all of this. So this headset I've had for a few years now. A friend through that I'm connected through podcasting, through the audio part of it, through Anchor.fm to be exact. He goes by Big Fish. I need to try to see if connect with him. It's not always easy because some people are not on the platform anymore, might not be connected on other platforms as well. But I remember him sending this to me. Right, and we were looking into doing a giveaway. It just never happened, right? I know that he had sent it to me, and he brought up, that possibly if I needed to use it, right? So I wanted to. I remember at that time I thanked him, for sending it out to me and so on. And now it's working in my favor, right? That I just started today, pretty much. I went and picked up everything from work, so after doing, like, say, the financial game, like I said, for 15 plus years now, I have the opportunity, based on what's going on, to work from home, right? So this Bluetooth pretty much worked out for me. It was just sitting there, wasn't touched, it was brand new. And now it reminds me of what I do at work, right? That I'm pretty much wearing a headset the exact same way. So it's something new. Today I haven't been able to start, I guess, still getting my IDs, getting my passwords, things of that nature. So we'll see how that all goes, but I am looking forward to it, right? In my vlog that I'm making for this week, which I'll share at the end of the week, probably Sunday or Monday, you will see my little setup that I've done in the basement, because of course I take calls, right? Inbound calls. So I need that little bit of quietness, and there's other people in the house, of course, others working from home. So a few of my nieces are here as well, so it could get loud a bit, right? For sure. What I am talking about this week is work, right? That's the general concept, and work could go in so many different directions, my friends. So yesterday, which was hashtag PV Influence Wednesdays, I pretty much talked about my work experience, right? Which I might elaborate a little bit more in a different way today, because today is Thank You Thursdays. So every Thursday is a Thank You Thursdays, which will change it up down the road. We might talk about certain individuals, a group of individuals, or just in general, right? Today, because we're talking about, the concept of work, I do want to talk about my work experience, not only job-wise, I guess, right, job, but also everything else, right, such as school and elementary school, high school, college, right? And how thankful and grateful I am with all my experiences, right, with all the connections I've built. um, you know looking back, and one thing I've said, right, is that every single connection that I've made, every single experience that I've been through has helped me become the person that I am today. And whether we consciously see it, whether we consciously understand it or not, we're all the same way, right? Um, every experience, every thought, every view, every surrounding, everywhere we visited, every job, right, Joby, we're talking about work, let's say, every school situation, like everything we've been through is consciously and unconsciously helping us become the person that we are today, right? So when I look back at elementary school, right, things that, if I consciously tried to pay attention to certain scenarios, maybe I could remember certain things, right? In the classroom, outside of the classroom, recess, maybe even outside of school, right? Meeting up with friends, playing sports, I remember playing road hockey, even getting into high school around that time, elementary school and high school, right? All of the sports that we would play outside, right? Whether it was baseball, basketball, hockey is the main three that come to mind for me. Um, you know, all of that has helped me at that moment, let's say, become maybe a different person the next day, weeks after, months after, years later, right? And that is still continuing to this day. Going to college, all of the friendships I built there, all of the classes I took, the knowledge that I gained, right? Everything from there has helped me become the person that I am today. um, and then we continue with all the jobs that I've worked, right? The labor jobs I've worked, delivering newspapers. Like I talked about my dad with a few uncles when they used to do the carnival for quite a few years at Markham Fairgrounds, right? Working there, working at a golf range, and all the customer service experience that I have, starting off with the outbound call center, doing that for about 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, and then getting into the financial game and taking inbound calls for different companies now, right? In my current job, I've been here for now 5 plus years, right? Or 5 years, yeah, September 2013. Right, is so over 6 years if my math is right. But now I got to count it: 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yes, 6 plus years. Just want to make sure. And so everything that, I've done, the effort that I put in, and it takes effort, right? Going to school, um, housework, right? We'll talk about housework as well, going to that job, that own business that you have, right? Everything. um, all of that takes effort. And one thing that has come up this week, me talking about work, is effort and time. The more effort, and we probably could, if we consciously pay attention, the more effort we put into certain things, the more time that we put into certain things, the results that we might want to see are going to come a little bit quicker, right? They're going to come a little bit faster. But what I always put out there is to say, do it at your own pace. Don't get hard on yourself too much. And it happens. I've done it before, right? Just knowing that time is going to move forward, my friends. Tomorrow is another day, right? We can't go back and change the past. We can't see the future, right? We are in the now. We could learn from the past. We could prepare for the future, but we got to live in the now. So what we do now is going to help us, right? It's always helped us because we make the decisions that we want to make. We decided, right, what school to go. Well, elementary school, all of that, right? You might not decide. You might take, of course, your family, whatever decisions they made, but eventually you make decisions for yourself, right, of what you want to do. The job, do you want to go to college, university? Do you want to do homeschooling? All of that, right? But all of our work experiences, and again, when I'm talking about work, it's everything, right? To be open with you, what I brought up is that we wake up in the morning. That's work in a way, right? We gotta pump ourselves up that, hey, I got out of bed today. There's people in life that are dealing with mental health, depression, things of that nature, that it's not easy for them, right? So for them, it's like a big the word's not coming to my mind, but let's say it's a success for them, right? To be able to wake up and get out of bed and just dress themselves, right? individuals with disabilities, certain type of illnesses, and so on. Same concept, right? To be able to get up, to be able to do certain things throughout the day, right? All of that. We're all dealing with, like I said, different situations. And the work that we put into our mind, right? Positive vibes, like I said before in the past, it equals for myself, how I define it is mindset. Because I believe everything is related to it. Everything I've already talked about with work, I won't go over it all over again. And like I said, just being you, getting through your day, that's a type of work, right? We know that any type of word or any type of concept, we could look at it positively and we could look at it negatively, right? We could look at it in different ways. My goal is always for myself is to focus on the good more than the not so good, right? Because the not so good situations are going to come up in our life, right? At our jobs, at school, at home, in life in general, right? And I feel like the more we focus on the good, it will help us, deal with the not so good situations when they come up. So for example, I was off of work this past month because of what's going on. So I needed to look at my situation, right? Because I'm immunocompromised, a weak immune system, whatever term you want to use, right? And it was a risk of me going to work. But now look at me just, at home, working on positive vibes, working on, the house, getting stuff done, working on building my connections with my family, reconnecting with people, all of that, that's part of work. And now job wise, what has happened, right? I've had the opportunity of working from home, which was never presented. Like, there was times I know in the past I've maybe talked to a manager or something about it, but it was nothing that I saw that could potentially actually happen. And out of the blue, me speaking to my manager 2 days ago, and yesterday I went in to pick up everything, it was brought to my attention, and I was like, the first thing came in my mind was like, I had to like step back a little bit. Okay, that sounds amazing to me. And then just thinking about where can I do it? Because of course I need like a quiet place and things of that nature, right? Quiet place. Thinking about the movie now. So I needed a quiet place. So I'm in my basement. That's where I set it up. And another thing, just maybe off a little bit of what we're talking about, I feel like everything happens for a reason, right? I've been home, so what I've been doing is cleaning around the house, right? Different places. One place that I focused on is the basement. And I've been cleaning the basement, right? We have like different storage and so on. I'll show a little bit, so we have some storage and so on, right? And I've been trying to set it up in a way that it's just more convenient for us in case we need to put more stuff down here. And again, by me already doing that, it made it easier for me. All I needed yesterday was my brother-in-law had to come over for a bit. He lives nearby, and I just needed his help to get a desk that we already had in the garage. The desk that we have in the garage this past year, I think I would say, if not longer, I was putting on Kijiji. I was trying to sell it, right? Just buying and selling certain things. It didn't sell. I was even trying to give it away. Nobody was taking it. And again, it just worked out, right? It worked out. That's what we're talking about this week, right? Again, work, just think about that word. It could come out the concept, it could go in so many different directions. But for me, it worked out, right? Now I have a place that I've set up for the basement. It's cleaner down here. It's more organized. And I have a space for myself because, again, I need a quiet place to be able to take calls, right? Day after day. So again, not sure when I'm going to be starting my job. It might take about a couple of business days. So I generally work from Tuesday to Saturday. So I have Sunday, Mondays off. So most likely there's a good chance that maybe I won't be starting until next week, right? Possibly, Tuesday, but I will be checking my emails and so on. I just want to say thank you, my friends, for being you. That's all I'm doing. That's all I can do because I know what's going through my head. I know all the experiences that I've been through, right? And I'm just going to continue to take it day by day because that's all we can do. Because again, time is moving forward, but again, it's moving 1 second at a time. It's moving at the same pace for every single individual in this world. We're all in this together, my friends. Wherever you are, just stay safe, right? Keep doing your thing. Keep being you. I've talked about my health in the past, right? Being born with compromise, and it was work, right, to where I am right now, of dealing with my health condition, right? Getting those viruses, getting illnesses, being hospitalized, right? Pneumonia, bronchitis, major ones, surgeries, whatever it is, right? And medication I've taken, needles, a lot of needles, and even now, just everything works out, right? Eventually was diagnosed, eventually started treatment, learning, right? The benefits of getting the treatment, of not getting the treatment, getting sick over and over again and realizing that, okay, maybe I need to be a little more strict on certain things to at least try to help, right? Myself to try myself to take care of what I can take care of, right? And what's helped me is my mindset. What has helped me is the loved ones around me, my friends, my family, everybody I'm connected through social media. That's why I keep saying, my friends, keep doing your thing. Keep being you. By you being you, honestly, by me knowing you in any way or just coming across something on social media, whether I know someone or not, has helped me in some way. So in a way, selfish, I guess, in a good way, I want you to continue to do you and be you, because what I've learned to do is, let's say, listen to listen, not listen to respond, has helped me. So just by watching people, just by listening, just by reading, has helped me, because I'm consciously trying my best to pay attention of what I can implement in my life, right? What can possibly help me, what may not help me, changes I can make. We're all working, right? We're all working to that vision that we all have in our mind of the life that we want, the person that we want to be. And I've been consciously working on it. I could say consciously 7.5+ years, my friends. And the best advice I could give to all of you is keep going, keep doing your thing, keep being you, as I always say. This was Positive Vibes Influence Podcast, PIP124. 124 episodes, my friends. I put into work, right? In anything, and I'm having fun with it. That's another thing. Whatever we're doing, my friends, just have fun with it. I've been doing podcasting, let's say, since 2017. I've been doing Positive Vibes for 7.5+ years. It's something you feel, anything, work-wise, let's say, job, school, work that you're doing at home, any other work outside, whatever it is, right? If you feel like you're getting stressed out, that it's just getting to you, you're getting frustrated, you're getting angry, like it's not the same certain ways, right? Like, for example, you start that job, it might not feel the same, right? I've been doing this for 6.5+ years in my current job. Of course, it's not the same, but I realized that I enjoy change, so it's up to me to maybe do certain things, change certain things up. A tip that I've given out there in the past: if you're driving to work, let's say you're going to work right now, change it up, right? The direction that you generally go to work, don't take the same direction, right, to work. Maybe take a different route to work, right? It makes a difference, my friends. It honestly does. I personally believe those little things might seem small. Honestly, it might seem small right now. What I've learned for myself is I look forward to those small changes, because I feel they are the biggest changes in the long run. Okay, so we'll end it off there, my friends. Thank you for joining me. If you've joined me in the past, you might join me in the future. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the few seconds that you have ever given me for anything. Whether it's through social media, whether I personally have known you in the past, my friends, family, like I said, just thank you for all the love and support that you've given my Positive Vibes, even my family, right? Thank you. Thank you for all the love and support once again for one another. Thank you for all the love and support for yourself. Keep going, keep doing your thing, my friends, right? I'm going to constantly say the same things over and over again, because I know by me saying the same thing over and over again, I might get to my wife at times and make fun of me, but it's all good. But I know with time, my friends, what I've learned, it makes a difference. It honestly does. So the hashtags, as I always use, is hashtag trust, hashtag positive vibes, hashtag world peace. Today was Thank You Thursdays, and everything that I've talked about, my friends, every experience that I've ever had in my life, work-wise, let's say, I want to say thank you, because it's helped me become the person that I am today. So thank you, thank you, thank you once again. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow, which will be Good Morning Motivation with Positive Vibes Fridays. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing if my access will work for my job, for working at home. Looking forward to, I'll put it out there quickly, is starting some new videos with my financial background, primarily credit cards, but just with the knowledge I have, talking about that, making videos about that, and also secondly about customer service, which from my personal experience, like I said, close to 20 years of customer service experience, and also with everything I've learned with the people around me, right? So I'm looking forward to getting those videos out there as well. Um, so I know I'm just gonna again check if for my access with my work, if I have any access. That's what the next step for me is. After that, probably we'll go up and just hang out with family a bit as well. Thank you once again, my friends. Focus on the honey in life. Keep your head up and keep moving forward. Once again, this was Thank You Thursdays, and I want to say thank you. Take care.